So today we are fishing local and we are targeting wild brown trout. So this creek is one of my favorites. It stays cold year round. Beautiful holes. We're using small stuff here. We got a small Frenchie, some type of hare's ear that I tied up that seems to work pretty well. So we'll see what we get into today. It was a cool night last night. Water flows pretty good, so I'm excited to see what we can get into. Here we have a nice run. If they're going to be laying, they're going to be laying somewhere in here. These fish are smart. You really got to work them. There's one. There we go. Beautiful par marks. Wow. Alright guys, there he goes. I did just see one jump out here. So let's see if we can get him to hit. Oh, right there at the end of the drift, same exact spot. Everything's hitting that Frenchie. There he is. He took the Frenchie as well. There he is. There's one. That's a pretty nice one. He hammered that at the end of the drift. That's another one at the end. That's crazy. There we go. He's a nice looking one. He also took the Frenchie. Check this out. I was bringing my line up to move on, and we hooked into a very, very little brown trout. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. That is crazy. Look at that fish. Wow. We've got a beautiful run in here. So this is running down into here. It's a pretty deep hole in here. Let's see. Can't get something laying in here. This is just an awesome hole. There's one. Oh man, I lost. That was a pretty nice fish. Dang, that sucks. Just pulled this guy out. Nice little fish for in here. There's another nice little brownie. Look, we got something pretty nice on here. Yeah, we got a nice one. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. There he is, guys. He's fighting real good. That's a beautiful brown for in here. Let's see if we can get him in the net here. Oh, there he is. Heck yeah. Check that fish out. Man, that is awesome. That is just a beautiful fish. Wow. Check him out. Wow. That is just beautiful. Man, this is really what makes it all worth it. Check that fish out. I mean, this is just awesome. Sometimes all it takes is switching up a fly, and that seems to get fish that didn't hit before. I hit that pretty good and went on a different fly and get some fish. Here we got a real little guy. This is a real baby. That's so cool. There he goes. I love these holes where these trees come out. It just always makes a nice little hole. Let's see if the fish think the same. There's one. Oh, jeez. There's, oh man, there I had one. Nice run in there too. See if we can get something out of here. There's one. Ah, he's off. Right in there is where he hit. Makes for an easy release. A lot of times they're at the tough spots. There's one. There he goes. We're working up to a great section here. I really like this spot here. Oops. There we go. We are hooked up again. Sweet. There's one. That's a pretty decent one. Nice. Wow, that's a pretty good sized fish. Check that out. Wow, that is nice. Take that any day. We got another pretty nice one here. That honestly looks like the same fish I just caught. That would be crazy. I'll have to look back and see. That's another nice one. It's very similar to the one I just caught. So I did just confirm. I look back on my pictures. That is the same fish. I caught that fish like a minute or two ago. That is crazy. Here we got some nice riffles here. Something should be laying in here. Oh, they're at a hit. Oh man, I lost another one. Kind of at an awkward angle here. Wow, lost another one. What is going on here? Tell you that should have been 3 fish out of here. There's one. Sweet. Check out the colors. In the sun, these fish just look awesome. Well, 1 for 4 out of here. There's one. Man, the hits are just so quick down here. I tell you, these fish are just so beautiful. It is hard to beat these wild brownies here. Check that out. That is just awesome. We are hooked up again with a pretty nice one. Just out of that little seam there. Ah, there he is. There he is. There's one. Nice. Took the pheasant tail that I just put on. There he goes. We are hooked up again. Wow, check out the colors on him. That is beautiful. Man, look at that. That is awesome. Jeez. Ah. Wow. There we go. Ah. Easy release. There we go. And he's gone. We got into some nice fish, couple nice wild browns, some really beautiful ones. GoPro's about to die.